Friends are actually family that we get to choose.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
We've created for you free access to over 503 Life's Inside Track episodes where we share insider
How many?
tips. Over 503.
That's a lot.
It's actually a fair bit more than that.
Oh my goodness.
But I thought 503 was a nice number, and I know you could go out and find at least that many where we're sharing insider tips. We're sharing insights on real estate and also how to infuse calm, harmony into life itself, and even how to strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationships. So, over 503 episodes that you can get access to from home, office, or even on the go. Just don't take notes when you're on the go. That'd be scary.
It's okay if you're in the passenger seat.
Oh, that's true. I do that. So, friends or family that we choose, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Selecting our friends, what does that do for us?
Well, because I'm talking real friends. Like the friends.
There's fake friends and real friends?
Yes, there are. There are fake friends. Fake friends are the ones that love you when you're successful and leave you when you're in trouble.
Or sometimes they love you when you're in trouble and leave you when you're successful.
Ooh, that's deep.
Well, it's true.
That's really deep.
It's true.
You might want to say that again.
Okay. So we're going to call them, fake is a harsh word, but friends that can't sustain the long haul.
Those are the friends that aren't like family.
Right. And they may be able to be with you when you're doing terribly because they love to come along and support you. Others may love to come along you and ride on your coattails when you're having great success. And it may not work that they can be in both of those environments.
Yeah.
Those phases of our seasons of our life. Because you know that you're going to have one of them going to be soaring higher than you could imagine. And then it's not going to be so good anymore. And so friends, real friends, the friends that become like family is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're the ones you can call on the spur of the moment. They'll drop everything to come and help you. Like if my car gets a flat, do I call a friend? Do I call a tow truck? What do I call? Who do I call?
You call a friend.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends if they have the skills to help me.
That's right. So knowing which friends to call is kind of important.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And so that's an important differentiator because they come to your rescue. They're kind of like your ride or die. They're with you no matter what.
You're locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
Right.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, so does ride or die. They both sound like dangerous phrases to me. They're those people that you're going to ride that 2-person bicycle with.
And they're okay if you tip it?
Yeah, they're okay if you tip it, and they're okay if you go a little bit fast or a little bit slow. The idea is those friends that will stay with you in both the amazing aspects of life or the really hard parts. And they can celebrate with you when you're celebrating and have sorrow with you and share a cry with you when you're in a hard time and then help remind you. It's one of the things I love about friends that are like family. For me, they remind me of who I am when I'm being much less than I am created to be. They remind me of who I was created to be in the moments where I'm not showing up that way.
Where you're not showing up as positive as maybe you would like to be?
Or as I
say you are?
You're right.
They remind you of your God-given essence.
Yeah.
And draw that out. They raise you up.
Right.
Yeah.
So recently I actually had a client who's doing, this is absolutely a crazy, awesome experience. If you've never tried it, you might want to commission this amazing artist in the local area who's doing live portraits, live like portrait painting rather than painting from a photograph. She's actually painting the live model. And I got to be her first outside of family live portrait subject, I guess is what you would call me. And when we were having the discussion about, could I do this? It's a fair bit of, well, originally it was sitting, it became standing so I can have my red shoes seen, because that's part of my being, right?
Yeah, the red shoes. It's all about the red shoes.
It is.
Although red is the new neutral for you.
For me. Well, it's not new anymore. It's old news, but red is neutral in my world. And so she actually said to me, the essence of you that I want to draw out is your joyful intensity. And I thought, you nailed it. Like, that's the real deal.
That's who you be. And
Right.
so your friends will celebrate that,
Right.
not try to put a bushel over your light, bushel basket over your light, because they celebrate and encourage. And that's a true friend.
Right. Well, you called them real.
Real, not fake.
Right. Real, not fake.
Yeah, a fake friend leaves when you most need them.
Or when you see, it's interesting because you want to go to when you most need them, they take off. And I think often a fake friend leaves also when you're doing too great.
Yeah.
It could be either extreme.
I heard a quote.
Oh, tell me.
The quote was,
Tell us.
if you're too much for people, those are not your people.
Ah, I got it. Okay, so it might be helpful for us to get the clarity that we've been just sharing in a banter of who is kind of our people. And you may say, well, those aren't my kind of people. And that's totally cool because your people may not be my people or vice versa. So how we started this was we created lists. We created lists of who is it? Who is it that, and what are the characteristics of those people?
Is that cold? Like you might want to do this. We actually write down all our friends from the last year who we've spent time with.
Yeah, we do.
And then we put, are we going to stop seeing them? Are we going to see them more, less, or the same, which is the stay? Or who do we want to start? And we've actually, I don't know, you can say spoken into existence, manifested, you can say whatever
Prayed
you want,
through.
prayed into
Yep.
people into our life when there's a gap of who we'd like to be in there. Yeah. We actually start looking for that person and they show up.
Every single time. It's rather fascinating. And so if you find this too cold, just tune us off, turn us off, don't listen no more, say,
but CHI is not too happy about that if we tell them to turn off the radio.
Okay, but maybe you're watching on our YouTube channel, or maybe you're watching on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, and so then it's not that hard.
Yeah.
You just tune us off, turn off the sound.
You know what? We're just saying the hard truth. People do this naturally. We're just doing it purposefully.
Right.
And really, the beauty is those that you should, and I don't like shoulding on people because then you get a shitty life, right?
Right. So say that slower because when you say that quickly, what Ken is saying is it's not wise to should on ourselves or on other people, because when you should on people, you create a shouldy life.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know
it is family radio and people can hear what they want to hear, but that's what I said.
Okay.
Thanks for slowing it down.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's purposeful, and the beauty is the people that you would like to spend more time with, you actually will, because you've gone through a process of recognizing that you want to spend more time with those people.
Exactly.
Isn't that a beautiful thing?
It is a beautiful thing. So if you're thinking, well, we're going to encourage you to invest in the friends that you actually want to have more time with. The ones that you want to have as real friends, it does take investment and it takes effort.
Yeah, and look for the friends that are missing in your life.
So we're grateful to be your partners on the journey and are grateful for the privilege of journeying with you.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward